Welcome to Quiplash. Population, you guys. Glad to see you guys don't have anything better going on. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's start this show. First one, a great way to quickly get out of credit card debt. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next up, what an alarm clock could say that would wake you right up. It's voting time. Next one, the worst Viking, Eric the Blank. Time to vote. And next, a bad name for an Italian restaurant. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. The weirdest thing a restroom attendant could offer you. It's voting time. And next is bad, you're lost in the woods. Worse, you're also completely naked. Worst, and you're also blank. Time to vote. Coming up next, a Facebook status you don't want your grandparents to see. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Okay, here we go. The first prompt is the worst theme for your kid's first dance recital. Okay, pick your favorite. Next in line, the weirdest message your cat could write out to you in its litter box. Vote on your devices. And next is, invent a holiday that you think everyone would enjoy. It's voting time. And next, a double rainbow doesn't have gold at the end of it. Instead, it has blank. Time to vote. Okay, next one. A Starbucks coffee that should never exist. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the worst shape for an animal cracker. Time to vote. next one. Something you don't expect to see when you spy on your neighbors. It's voting time. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. The last lash prompt is: if a winning coach gets Gatorade dumped on his head, what should get dumped on the losing coach? Time to take a look. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can give them all to one answer or spread them out. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and you're an acceptable group of players. Okay, good. Now, if I don't remember your names, please feel free to take it personally. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Starting things off, the worst song to play when stripping for your lover. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next up, CBS should air a TV show about lawyers who are also blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, the worst name for an SUV. Time to vote. Okay, next one. An unusual object to bludgeon someone to death with. Vote on your devices. Next one, the name of a toilet paper specifically designed for the Queen of England. Coming up next, a little-known nickname for New Orleans. And next is a horrible charity, blank for tots. It's voting time. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Let's take a look. First up, a terrible food truck would be one that goes around selling only blank. Okay, pick your favorite. And next, come up with a name for a new beer marketed toward babies. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the worst thing to whisper during pillow talk. Time to vote. Okay, next one. Something you probably shouldn't try to sell on eBay. Vote on your devices. And next is a new completely BS holiday that greeting card companies would make up to sell more cards. It's voting time. Next up, a surprising thing to hear in a nature documentary. Time to vote. Next one, the worst thing you could stick in a toaster. Vote on your devices. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Our prompt is a sign you probably shouldn't put up in your yard. Everybody's in. Give out your votes now. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Theme song, check. Schmitty, check. Players? Yep, I think I already know who the funny one is. Well, we'll see if I'm right. Time for round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. Our first prompt is a strange thing to read on a doormat. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, the worst Vegas casino, Blank Palace. Time to vote. Next up, come up with a title for an adult version of any classic video game. It's voting time. And next is, if we can't afford to bury or cremate you, what should we do with your body? Vote on your devices. And next, a great way to kill time at work. Time to vote. Okay, next one. The name you would give to a really mopey pig. It's voting time. Coming up next, the worst thing to vomit into when you suddenly need to vomit. Vote on your devices. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First up, something fun to scream when you win in a game of bingo, other than bingo. Okay, pick your favorite. next one. 4 out of 5 dentists agree you should never blink. Time to vote. Okay, next one. A street name you never see. It's voting time. And next is a new name for kumquats. Time to vote. Next up, a terrible theme for a high school prom. Vote on your devices. Next in line, the perfect song to hum on the toilet. It's voting time. Coming up next, come up with a really bad TV show that starts with baby. Time to vote. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. And now round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is the hit song from the Broadway show Fart the Musical. Okay, soak it in. Vote away. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Let's not waste any time. I'm Schmitty, this is Quiplash, and we're on Earth. I think that about covers it. Remember, guys, during this game, it's natural to fall in love with me. Fight the feeling. Let's go. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go. Let's start this show. The first prompt is the worst name for a racehorse. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, the four horsemen wouldn't be as scary if they were the four blank men of the apocalypse. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. A great pet name for a parasitic worm that lives in your ear. It's voting time. Next in line, what do kittens dream of? Time to vote. The worst air freshener scent? Next up, you should never get alcohol to blank. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, you should never share blank with someone else. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Starting things off, if a genie gives you 3 wishes, the best things to wish for are 1, $1 billion, 2, eternal life, and 3, blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, what aliens do with you after the anal probe. Time to vote. And next is, what 2 words would passengers never want to hear a pilot say? It's voting time. Okay, next one. A good name for an elderly nudist colony. Time to vote. is a tree thinking all day? Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the Skittles flavor that just missed the cut. It's voting time. Next up, the sound a tree actually makes when it falls and no one is around to hear it. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Your prompt is another use for gravy. Ready to look. Hand out your votes. That's all. Now for the final scores. Hi there, I'm Schmitty, and I truly hope that you all consider me to be an acquaintance. You guys ready to lose about 10 minutes of your life? Great. This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, here we go. First one, a good name for a restaurant that serves animals with the faces still on them. Okay, pick your favorite. Next in line, a name for a brand of designer adult diapers. Time to vote. Coming up next, the worst name for a funeral home. It's voting time. Okay, next one. A rejected tagline for Star Trek instead of space, the final frontier, was space blank. And next, name a TV drama that's about a vampire doctor. Vote on your devices. And next is the worst charity, Save the Blank. Time to vote.
Run. Yeah.
Next up, coming soon to a theater near you, Benedict Cumberbatch is blank. It's voting time. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Let's take a look. First up, the worst way to fly, blank airlines. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, the least romantic place to propose marriage. Vote on your devices. Next in line, a weirdly enticing subject line for an email in your spam folder. Time to vote. Okay, next one. You would never go on a roller coaster called blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, a sign that you're a bad teacher. Vote on your devices. And next is, you wouldn't want to share a prison cell with someone named blank. Time to vote. Next up, a more environment-friendly alternative to toilet paper. It's voting time. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard.
Hey!
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. The prompt is... Little known fact, the government allows peanut butter to contain up to 10% blank. everybody wrote. Apply your votes. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hello there, I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Yes, that Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Well, slap your uncle and get on a camel, 'cause here we go. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is a name for a board game designed to give children nightmares. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, the worst person to share a hot tub with. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. Something you wouldn't expect a Ouija board to say. Time to vote. Next in line, your first decree after being named Supreme Ruler of the Earth. Vote on your devices. And next is what you would do with 2 free hours and a flamethrower. It's voting time. Coming up next, the worst soup flavor, cream of blank. Vote on your devices. Next one, a polite way to say booger. Time to vote. That's the end of round 1. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round 2. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Okay, here we go. Starting things off, the best thing about living in an igloo. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next up, come up with a name for a fast food chain that only serves rabbit meat. It's voting time. Okay, next one. What a dog's sext message might say. And next, a brand name for a medication that intentionally causes male impotence. Coming up next, a rejected name for a ship in the U.S. Naval Fleet, the USS Blank. Vote on your devices. And next is, come up with a name for a sitcom about a bunch of wacky nuns. Time to vote. Next one, the worst job title that starts with assistant. It's voting time. Round two is no more. Let's see the damage. And now, round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is a new ice cream flavor that no one would ever order. And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.